From giant mines to a hidden paradise, these are the biggest holes on Earth. Number 10. Unearthed Sinkhole, Australia. In the Mount Gambier region of South Australia lays the most peculiar garden on Earth, some say. The Unearthed Sinkhole, also known as the Sunken Garden, was once a limestone cave, and due to the corrosion of limestone rocks by water, the chamber roofs collapsed and formed this sinkhole. In 1886, James Unearthed began planting a garden in this huge shaft and thus transformed it into what we see today. Today, the sinkhole is a beautiful green sunken garden covered with perfectly done greenery. The sinkhole originally had a lake within, and James Unearthed had organized boat rides for interested people. In the end, the lake dried up due to increased agricultural activities. But on the flip side, they have a fountain now. If this place wasn't awesome enough, if you visit at night, you will get a chance to hang out with possums. Colonies of these little creatures have sprung up in the area, and they come by the sinkhole at night to feed. Aww. Number 9. Kimberly Hole, South Africa. Located in South Africa, the Kimberly Hole is believed to be the largest hole excavated by hand. No dozers, no giant machinery, just sheer manpower. What was the incentive to dig a hole this big? To no one's surprise, it was the discovery of diamonds. Between 1871 and 1914, miners extracted over 5,900 pounds of diamonds. This hole is pretty big, boasting a nice 1,500-foot diameter. It was dug to a depth of 790 feet, but then refilled with debris, reducing its depth to about 705 feet. When it rains, Kimberly Hole collects about 130 feet of water. Should you jump in? Probably not. Presently, it is a great tourist attraction, and efforts are underway for getting Kimberly Mine registered as a World Heritage Site. Number 8. Kola Superdeep borehole, Russia. The Soviet Union tried to drill as deep as possible into the Earth's crust, but the project was eventually stopped due to several reasons, including the higher than expected temperatures of 365 degrees Fahrenheit in that location, and the increase in rock density that led to a lot of broken parts and equipment. As deep as the borehole is, it's only about 0.02% to the distance to the center of the Earth. This borehole revealed strange discoveries like the large quantities of hydrogen gas. They also discovered forms of life in microscopic fossils more than 2 billion years old for 25 different species of plankton. All in all, the Kola Superdeep borehole reached an astounding 40,230 feet, and to this day, it is the deepest borehole in the world in terms of true depth, meaning that we won't count the offshore oil wells that go through thousands of feet of water before digging into the earth. Oh yeah, there's also this creepy pasta going around that the project was shut down because they accidentally reached hell. And the only thing they could hear, because apparently they had microphones strapped to the borehead, was the eerie screams of lost souls. Spooky. Number 7. The URNY Diamond Mine, Russia. This is a former open-pit diamond mine located in the Siberian region of eastern Russia. It is 1,700 feet deep and has a diameter of 3,900 feet, making it the 4th largest excavated hole in the world. Diamonds were first discovered in 1955 by Soviet geologists during the large Amakinsky expedition in Yakut. They found traces of kimberlite volcanic rock that is usually associated with diamonds. The development of the mine happened in extremely harsh climate conditions. During winter months, the temperatures were so low that the ground would freeze, making it hard to mine. How bad did it get? There were reports that steel and car tires would just shatter, and the oil needed to operate machinery would freeze overnight. Somehow, even in those conditions, there were people willing to excavate diamonds, and the company actually made a profit. Number 6. Červeno jezero, Croatia. Červeno jezero literally translates to Red Lake. What started off as a cave system turned into a sinkhole over the years. Located in Croatia, the Red Lake is not that unique. Nearby you can find the Blue Lake, which formed in a similar process. With an explored depth of 1,700 feet, the Red Lake is considered the 3rd largest sinkhole in the world. Number 5. Bingham Canyon Mine, This mine is commonly known as the Kennecott Copper Mine and was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1966. It is an open-pit mine located in Salt Lake City County in Utah. It is the largest man-made open-pit excavation project in the world, and it is estimated to have produced more copper than any other mine in history, or about 19 million tons. If it were a stadium, it could seat 9 million people. Even though it is a copper mine, it has yielded a wide range of byproducts like gold, silver, and large amounts of plutonium and palladium. The mine experienced a massive landslide in April 2013 and a smaller slide in September the same year. People were hurt, and looking at the before and after pictures, you can definitely see the massive size of it all. Number 4. The Great Blue Hole, Belize. This is a giant marine sinkhole located off the coast of Belize near Belize City. It is part of the Belize Barrier Reef Reserve System. It is circular in shape, 400 feet deep, and has a diameter of 1,000 feet. It was formed 150,000 years ago when sea levels were much lower during the several episodes of quaternary glaciation, and when the ocean levels began to rise again, the cave was flooded. This hole attracts recreational scuba divers who want the chance to dive in sometimes crystal clear water, meet several rare species of fish, and mysteriously formed unique geological formations. In 2012, Discovery Channel ranked the Great Blue Hole as number 1 in the 10 most amazing places on Earth. Number 3. DIAVIK Mine, Canada. This diamond mine was constructed in 2001 and commenced production in January 2003. It is located in the Northwest Territories in Canada. It is an important part of the regional economy, employing 1,000 workers and producing around 3,000 pounds of diamonds annually. The mine has 3 kimberlite pipes currently being exploited. Unfortunately, the mine is expected to run out of diamonds in 2024, even after developing a 4th pipe expected to begin production in 2018. At the site, summers are short and cool, while winters are long and extremely cold, and this area is considered an Arctic semi-desert. Daylight ranges from about 4 hours a day in the winter to as many as 20 hours per day during summers. In other words, perfect conditions. Number 2. Hoyo de Cimarron, Guatemala. Hoyo de Cimarron is located in Nenton, Guatemala, about a 15 minutes drive from Mexico's border. It was naturally formed, created by the erosion of limestone terrains caused by underground convergent rivers and open caves. It has enormous proportions and an almost perfect cylindrical formation. It's about 500 feet deep and has a 700-foot diameter. At the bottom of the El Cimarron, there is a small yet exuberant forest with trees that reach up to 70 feet in height. The forest is fed by a stream that might be a branch of the Montebello Lakes, located a few miles away from the hole. It is a shelter to several bird species and wild animals. Number 1. The Heavenly Pit, China. This sinkhole was discovered in 1994. It is located in Fengji County of Chongqing Municipality, southwest China. It's got a diameter of 2,000 feet, and with a depth of 2,100 feet, this sinkhole is the largest one in the world. Due to a collapse of the walls surrounding this beauty, the rainy season is a sight to behold. Many waterfalls form around it. Heavenly Pit formed some 10,000 years ago when a powerful underground river, which still flows underneath the sinkhole, formed the Triassic limestone Defang Cave that collapsed and in turn formed this sinkhole. The bottom of the sinkhole is the only location where the underground river shows. Around 1,200 species of plants can be studied here. Also, animals like the clouded leopard have been found in the sinkhole, so make sure you bring your clouded leopard pepper spray if you're gonna explore. Number 0. The Oops Sinkhole, Florida. Here's the scoop. A phosphate mining company, IMC Agrico, tried to open a portal to hell at its toxic waste disposal facility near Mulberry, Florida. What we see in this picture is the massive size of this sinkhole. When you compare it to the tiny helicopter hovering above, you can get a true sense of its scale. All that grimy water flowing into the hole? That was the least of their worries. The toxic waste reached the Floridan aquifer and contaminated the drinking water for millions of people. This disaster happened in 1994. The company, now part of the Mosaic Company, has spent over $6 million cleaning up the Florida water supply. In 2016, the Mosaic Company discovered a second sinkhole in the area. Early estimates put the contaminated water at 200 million gallons. Is this another Flint, Michigan just waiting to happen? Probably. Check out the featured comment below, subscribe for more World Unearthed, and I'll see you in the next video.